Hey everyone, Julia from Sunday Sounds here. In this video, we're going to take a look at our song-specific patch designed in the style of the song you see on the screen. I'm going to demonstrate this song patch in its original key and at its original tempo. You can change the key you play or hear the song patch in by using Easy Transpose, and you can change the tempo as well. Details on how to adjust both the key and the tempo are included in your download. For this video, I'll be demonstrating the MainStage version of this song-specific patch. If you purchase the Ableton Live version, you'll be able to use this video to follow along just the same, seeing as the hand positions, song sections, layer ranges, and sound of the patch are the same. In MainStage, you'll use your mod wheel to move through the various song sections. In Ableton, you'll use the macro knob labeled Song Section. Be sure to check out the full demo video for this song patch to see all the parts and sections in order and how we move the song section control throughout the song. This song patch has piano, pads, strings, bass, and arps, all triggered in the left-hand range, which stretches from here up to here. There's a piano sound across the rest of the keys. There's also an octave piano sound that comes in on this note when the song section control is around halfway or above. You'll start the song with the song section control all the way down for your intro, verses, interlude, bridge, and then the final chorus and a bridge. At 1/3 is where you'll play the regular chorus. At 2/3 is the medium chorus and the bridge. And then all the way up is just the big bridge. And remember that whether you're in MainStage or Ableton Live, these positions are the same. For the intro, you're going to have the song section control all the way down. You'll play octaves in your left hand or just single notes in that lowest octave, and then simple chords in your right hand. Here's how I like to voice the chords to sound like the recording. So you'll notice on that second chord, when I jump up to the 5, I play the 5 and then the 5th of that chord. And that's because I'm also playing notes in my right hand that would contradict the range that I would have to play octaves in my left hand. So if you ever come across this, which you will multiple times in this song, you can feel free to drop the top octave and either just play the bottom note or play another note in the chord. You'll also be pulsing these notes on the 1, the 2, and the 4 of every measure, like this. For the verses, you'll have the song section control all the way down. You'll play octaves in your left hand and simple chords in your right hand. You'll play this part pretty similarly to the intro, but there are a couple additional chords to play in your left hand. So I like to voice my chords like this. Then in the second half of the verse, you'll play an additional new chord. You'll start with your 1. Then you'll go down and you'll play the 5/7. And then continue the same. Now, just like in the intro, you're going to be pulsing your right hand on the 1, the 2, and the 4 of every measure. You can feel free to pulse on every beat if you'd like, but those are the beats that you really should emphasize in order to fall into the same rhythm as the original recording does. For the second verse, you'll start with the song section control all the way down. And this verse builds towards the end, so you can feel free to increase the song section control to about 1/3 by the end of the verse, but you can feel free to adjust that however you'd like. You can build it more if you want, or you can wait until the very end to build if you'd like as well. The chords for this section are the exact same, so you'll be playing it pretty much the same way. There is a short tag at the very end of the verse where you'll repeat the same chords as the last line one more time, and this just helps to build into the next section. So just watch for that part in the demo. For the chorus, you'll have the song section control at 1/3. You'll play octaves in your left hand, and the right hand will play a piano lead. Here's what that sounds like. Now, I like to think of this lead line as being linked to the chords that you're playing in the left hand. So this first part of the lead line, you're going to play on 3 of the chords. And you'll just repeat that as you play the first 3 chords. Then once you get to the 4th chord, you're going to move up to that next part. Now, by the time you get to the end of the chorus, you're going to be playing a 4 chord instead of that 1/3. And for the 4 chord, you will play something different in the lead line, but for this part, I like to drop out the right hand for that part and just play a simple chord. Now in the next chorus, I'll play the lead line that corresponds to that. So for the next chorus, you'll have the song section control at 2/3. You'll play octaves in the left hand, and your right hand will play that same piano lead line in the same range. So for that last chord, you'll play this part instead. So here's what this entire chorus sounds like. Then you'll repeat this chorus again, playing everything the same way. The next time you play the chorus, you will again have the song section control at 2/3. You'll play octaves in the left hand, and you're going to play the same lead line in the right hand, but I like to bump this part up about 2 octaves. So you'll play it up here. I like to do that for this section because when you're playing up in this range, you get that octave piano sound without having to play full octaves, because that part can be pretty tricky when you're trying to play it like that. So you can feel free to keep it lower if you want, but I think that by playing it up in this range, it allows that part to stick out more and build this section. You'll play the chorus one more time later in the song. This will be a down chorus. You'll bring the song section control all the way down, play octaves in your left hand and simple chords in your right hand. So just watch for that part in the demo. For the interlude in the bridge section, you'll start with the song section control all the way down. You'll play octaves in the left hand and a piano riff in the right hand. For the interlude, I like to minimize that piano riff and really just play some of the top notes. So I'll play the full piano riff for you first and then show you the watered down version. So then here's the watered down version. So essentially, you're mostly just playing the top notes of the riff and letting that bottom note either not be there or just play it very, very lightly. So then once we get into the bridge section where the lyrics come in, I like to play it like this. Then as you build through this section, you'll repeat the bridge another time, and on the repeat of the bridge, you'll bring the song section control up to 2/3, which means that throughout that first bridge, you can increase the song section control if you'd like to help make a smoother build, but if you're doing a big dynamic jump, I like to just move it to 2/3 at the repeat. Now once you get to this place, you'll hear octaves in the piano part that you're playing in this range. So I like to make sure that I'm really emphasizing that top note of the riff rather than that bottom note in the 16th note pattern, but I still like to play it prominently. So here's what this part sounds like. The bridge comes back again later in the song. The next time you play it, you'll have the song section control all the way up and play everything the same way. Then at the very end of the song, you're going to play a down bridge. This will be a part where you have the song section control all the way down. You'll play octaves in the left hand and simple chords down here in the right hand. You can feel free to add in parts of the riff as you play, depending on how big you want this section to be and how full you want your part to be. You may want to fill the space a bit more, so adding that riff back in can help to do that, or if you want it to be super bare, you can just play the simple chords. For the interlude section towards the end of the song, you're going to have the song section control all the way down. You'll play octaves in the left hand and a piano riff in the right hand that kind of follows the electric guitar line. Now keep in mind you can just play chords if your guitarist is playing this part and you don't want to play, or if you just want to keep it super simple. But I find that mirroring this riff can help to fill the space and just add a little bit to the part that you're playing here. So the part you're going to play with your right hand is this. Now you can do multiple variations on this because you are going to repeat this several times, but that is the basic structure. Here it is with both hands. So you're going to play through the chord progression a total of 4 times. Then you're going to repeat it again 2 more times, but I like to increase the song section to 1/3 for this part because it does slowly build in the original recording. Now, as always, you can feel free to adjust this amount and the way that you build it depending on how your band decides to play this part. Be sure to watch the full demo video to see all of these parts in order and how we move the song section control throughout the song. Song-specific patches work best in the Sunday Keys template for MainStage and Ableton Live. Sunday Keys gives you all the sounds and tools you need to play live worship keys, and all of our song-specific patches integrate seamlessly with Sunday Keys. You can learn all about Sunday Keys for MainStage and Ableton Live on our website. Thanks for checking out this song-specific patch. I'm Julia with Sunday Sounds, and I'll see you next time.